We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
I'm not in the middle of the raging Mississippi anymore. So.
Goodness. Good evening, truck and tractor pool fans. We're here as long as we have electric. I'm just going to forewarn you. We're going to rock and roll for the next hour until hopefully we get all the way through it. So far, I haven't lost electric all day, but as soon as you get close to showtime, the thunder's rumbling outside. So what a day, man. People, I know I saw Jeff King had some video posted from down around his way. Eastern Shore and stuff, guys, gals, anybody lives over that way. We hope you're okay. I know that we had a tornado touchdown around the Annapolis area. I don't know how big it was. I saw a lot of damage, but and I'm sure there's been others. And a deluge of rain like crazy, especially here. I mean, it has been hammering. But fortunately, we're up high, and we hope everybody gets through this mess without any major issues or fatalities or anything. So we weren't here last week. But we're here this week, and we're going to go over what we can. I know Kendra had a couple of rainouts, and we managed to get all of our stuff in. I won't be able to go back to the semi-show because I just didn't have time to get those results pulled up here. But we've got plenty to talk to you about from Center Hall, the West End Fair in Gilbert, Pennsylvania. We East Coast had two classes over there, the modified four-wheel drives and the hot farm tractors, and Kendra has a couple of events she's going to go over. And of course, when we're all said and done, we'll talk about some upcoming events this weekend. And I just want to touch base on I apologize, my hashtag about cancer fell over a couple of days ago, and I just left it down. But I will say I know that they were just issued another check for, I think it was $5,000. Adam or Missy told me, I'm sorry. And their total is now going to be over $35,000. That is fantastic.
Awesome.
I've seen Daniel got a brick with his name in it. Also, as a top 10 contributor. I don't know exactly where he was there, but I would say he's top 4 or 5 at least. I know he was top 5, I think. But
I think he was top 4 on the day of the race. Okay. So
well, I would say he might be just a little higher than that now. So.
Yeah, maybe.
But anyway, fantastic job, Daniel's son, as I call him. But also, Denise Moritz, I'm happy to say, is nearing $2,000. She has smashed her goal in climbing. So I'm not sure when she rides. I think they're still collecting money for her. So I will put her link up here shortly. And that's fantastic. We're smashing goals, and that's what we want to see those folks do. So we're doing it for a good cause, and let's help them out. So anyway, we got Kendra. Catch us up.
I'm back.
We never would have guessed.
And I'd like to set the record straight. 2 weeks ago, it was not my fault that I made other plans last minute. I got permission from the boss man. I heard you throw me under the bus. Yep, you're like, I think there was storms going through or something, and you're like, if something else comes up, go ahead. And then I'm out to dinner with the family, and I get a hey, you ready? And I'm like, no.
Yes,
I just sat down.
Guilty as charged because we were going to cancel because it was stormier then than it is now. I mean, we're getting a lot of rain here, but not the storm stuff.
Yeah.
But I just
decided,
hey, we're going to go.
All about it that weekend. Oh, you're bailing out. Finding other stuff to do. Yeah.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
I have the text to prove it.
Yep. I figured, I said, hey, I'm going to make this a go. And she said, we're out to dinner. So I had Adam on. So
yeah, you had Adam, and you guys had a great show.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then last week, we drove all the way down to Luray, Virginia, fought traffic the whole way down. There was 2 accidents on 81 here in Chambersburg. Got down there, sat for 15 minutes, and then they canceled it because of rain. So
Chambersburg, Shippensburg, and 81 in the same sentence.
It was.
I'm telling you, it's not good.
So we left the Poland shop, which is there in Scotland,
Mhm.
which is on the north side of Chambersburg.
In the United States, not across the sea.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
water.
the Scotland here in the U.S. And it took us over 45 minutes to get 10 miles down on 81.
Yep.
Because we took the back way. There was 2 accidents, one on northbound, one on southbound. It was
I
a
believe it.
disaster the whole night, but got down there, got signed up, started to rain, and then the forecast was just terrible. So they called it and got back in the trucks and came home. So,
Yep.
um,
It happens.
and then we also got rained out, unfortunately, Saturday and Sunday of this past weekend, Mont Alto and Woodstock, Virginia. So, but I do still have 3 events to cover. So you just want me to go ahead and start, or I'm
You
good.
kind
Okay.
you kind of owe us since you bailed out on us 2 weeks ago. So
I did. All right. Actually, no, I didn't. So the first event that we will go over was Harrisonburg, Virginia, the Rockingham County Fair. We were down there last Saturday, August 21st. And when
waving
I
to my
say,
fans. I'm sorry.
oh, okay. You have fans? I thought they were all here for me.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Ah.
Anyway, Harrisonburg, Rockingham County Fair. It rained everywhere but there. Guy Gokenauer, whose wife was at their home, they live maybe 20 miles up the road. They had hail, like 2-inch size hail, crazy rain. And it was lightning all around us, but the rain stayed away. There was 7 interstate classes there that night. Huge show, 2 tracks going on. So I have the top 5 from each of those classes. The first class we'll go over is the...
Read them
What?
all. Read them all. We got time.
Well, I don't have all of them, so we're going to go with the top 5.
Aha! Aha! Aha!
You caught me. I could probably go back through and find the pictures of the results, but
Ain't as slick as you think you are you?
anyway. The Mod Turbo class is the first one that I have results for. There was 12
Dinner
tractors.
with the family. Out to dinner with the family.
It was a delicious meal too. The Mod Turbo class, there was 12 tractors there that evening. Taking the win was Mark Smith, driving Blue Unit. Believe that was his first time driving a Mod Turbo, and he did a great job at it. 307.83 was the winning distance. Second place was Guy Gokenauer with stress test at 305.44. Third place was Jason Malott driving Burns Zerby's OOZ 304.99. Fourth place was Steve Beckley with the Up in Smoke John Deere at 301.34. And rounding out the top 5 was Jason Forrester with Papa Smurf at 297.55. While that class was going on, so were the modified tractors. There was 8 of them that evening. Taking first place was Nelson Egoff with the Tinker Toy at 328.18. Second place was Jason Weichel with the Untamed Ford at 325.26. Third place went to Kevin Stauffer with the Rough and Ready at 320.74. Fourth place was Ian Ericker with Unstable at 320.30. And fifth place went to Amber Blizzard with the Unaffordable at 308.05. What are you laughing at? I see my phone going off and it makes me nervous. Uh-oh. Third place was, see, you got me all flustered now. The third class was the light limited tractors. We had 10 of them there that evening. And the had a lot of the Dragon guys come up, which was great. And they showed up. We'll just say it that way. First place went to Ricky Tavner with his Case IH MXM 175 at the 335.50. Second place went to Michael Thomas with Steel in Time at 330.77. My gosh. Third place went to Mark Smith at 329.48. Fourth place went to Smokey Smith with Fast Forward at 326.57. And fifth place went to Steve Flint with the head case at 326.34. Fourth class was the small block 4x4 modified trucks. First place went to Denny Stoner with Making Tracks at 313.61. Second place went to Jared Stoner with the Ford 1979 at 310.40. And third place was brothers, so dad and sons took top three, was Austin Stoner with the Analyze This at 308.34. Fourth place went to Travis Utzi with Stomper at 308.31. And fifth place was Derek Dice with the Mopar Magic 2 at 308.02. The next class we'll go over, which was one of the first classes to be run, was the Pro Farm class, and we had 11 of them there that evening. First place went to Ivan Hessong with the Limestone Binder at 342.46. Second place went to Blue Force. I don't know who was driving it that evening. Unfortunately, I missed this class. Blue Force went 337.95. Third place went to Donnie Gokenauer with Double Trouble at 325.84. Fourth place went to Michael Norris with The Other Woman at 324.68. And fifth place was Steve Lazier with the limited edition John Deere at 320.13. The next class was the Hot Farm class. There was 7 of them there that evening. First place went to Eric Evers at 326.35. Second place went to Joshua Knight at 320.71. Third place went to Gary Coverage's Blue Boss at 315.20. Fourth place went to Donnie Gokenauer with the Working Man Blues at 314.36. And fifth place went to Marshall Vidal with the Marshall Law at 305.01. And finally, rounding out Harrisonburg, was the 6200 modified 4x4 trucks. There was 9 of them that evening. First place went to Jason McGackey with the Showtime at 326.11. Second went to Donald Mongold with the One Shot at 323.91. Third place went to Kenny Dugan with the Blue Mule at 322.54. Fourth place went to Bobby Harlow with the Linville Shaker at 320.90. And fifth place went to Jamie Wright with the Looking for Dirt at 318.55. So Harrisonburg was on Saturday, and then a lot of those classes turned around and went up to Center Hall, which you guys were there Friday and Saturday. We were there on Monday, and Center Hall is my all-time favorite pool. I love going up there. We walked around. We got up there. Shoot, we left early. I think we got there at like 2:30 or 3 o'clock.
You were early?
I wasn't with the Mod Turbos. That's why. We got up there. We like to take the tour, go up there, get our chicken on a stick, and go up to what's that place called? I don't know. They have these really good Orange Burst milkshakes. It's like creamsicle ice cream and 7-Up. Oh my gosh, is it good? Yeah, we took the tour, got some good food, got some Mr. Stickies. Uh-oh. What are you laughing at? Honestly, with all the tractor pulling I did the last 10 days, one of the very few pictures I took was of my chicken on a stick. Like, it's just that good. If you're ever at the Grange Fair, you need to go find the chicken on the stick. It's $10, but you get a huge piece of chicken, and it is delicious. Anyway, back to the real reason we were there.
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
There was 4 interstate classes there at Center Hall, I believe. Yes, 4 of them there that evening. The first class that went that evening was the Modifieds, the 7800 mods. 7 of them there that evening. And taking the win, going 2 for 2 on the weekend, was Nelson Egoff with the Tinker Toy. His winning distance was 309.28. Second place went to Jason Weichel with the Untamed at 304.62. Third place, pulling double duty on driving, was Ricky with the unaffordable, which his daughter usually drives, at 295.76. Fourth place went to Ricky Blizzard on his tractor, the barely affordable, at 294.63. And fifth place went to Kevin Stauffer at 290.41. The second class was the light limited turbo class. There was 8 of them that evening. First place went to Ben Flaherty Jr. with the Smokin' Red at 326.40. Second place went to Matt Smith with the fast forward tractor at 325.57. Third place went to his brother Mark Smith at 322.08. Fourth place went to Bradley Seal with his New Holland T7 at 313.89. And fifth place went to Jason Michael on his Unleashed tractor at 311.64. Next class for the evening was the small block 4x4s. And this class had some crazy long distances. I'm afraid to look at what you're saying.
I ain't saying it.
First place went to Austin Stoner with his Analyze This Ford at 422 feet, 0.07. When I say they ran, they ran. Second place went to his dad, Denny Stoner, with the Macon Tracks at 398.25. Third place went to Tyler Shibes with the Bootlegger at 384.31. Fourth place went to Derek Dice with the Mopar Magic 2 at 380.50. And fifth place went to Jared Stoner with his Ford 1979 at 375.38. And rounding out the evening was the 8500 mod turbo tractors. There was 9 of them there. First place went to Steve Beckley at 303.19. Second place went to Vern Zerby on the OOZ at 302.57. Third place went to Guy Gokenauer with 298.49. Fourth place went to the Antrim Tantrum at 296.07. And rounding out the top 5 was Jason Forrester at 295.21. And then, like I mentioned before, we were rained out in Luray on Wednesday night. Friday night, I was at the Jefferson County Fairgrounds, almost getting attacked by a goose. Fun times. When I say there's just things that happen to me, there's just things that only happen to this girl. But I escaped the evening unharmed. There was a lot of farm classes, a lot of local classes, but we did have the 7700 light limited turbos there. There was 9 of them there that evening. Again, I have the top 5. First place went to Ben Flaherty Jr. with the Smokin' Red tractor at 348.85. Second place was Cody Anderson at 346.13. Third place went to Matt Smith with the Fast Forward at 344.99. Fourth place went to Eddie Ocker driving Sue Johnson's Iron Maiden at 341.94. And fifth place went to Mark Smith with the 336.64 on his Ford 9600. Then we were supposed to be at Mont Alto on Saturday, and unfortunately that got rained out, as well as Woodstock on Sunday. So my crazy week of pulling was dampered by the rain, but still got a lot of pulling in the last 10 days. So how was your experience at Center Hall?
Well, I didn't have no chicken on the stick. No.
Well, that's unfortunate. You missed out.
I wasn't chased by any gooses, whatever.
Then you're not doing something right.
I don't. Center Hall was great. It rained. I want to actually start prior to that event, but Friday, it started raining probably around 5 o'clock and rained for a little while, and it cleared off, and that was it. We had a pretty good weekend from then on. So, but I want to drop back here quick to August 21st. I did find the limited Pro Stock Semi results from the Buck, and we'll go ahead and run these down here real quick. That was the Truckers Day at the Buck. I talked to Mike Hoff there, and I believe the amount of entries in the show is pretty. I won't quote. I know it was 260 plus. So
Wow.
I got these little faces popping up on my phone here. Okay. Well, fix your camera. There we go.
JR's upset he can't see the crab. So.
Couldn't see the Maryland crab in the back. It's like, where's the crab? But anyway. Uh-oh. Now, oh boy. Taking the win was Dave Greek in the class with the pressure time Peterbilt at 309.16. And I'm reading very small print, so hopefully my glasses are good here. Second was Jerry Martin with the Inconvenience at 302.78. Third, Hank Oster with the Scrapper, 302.74. Fourth was Paul Garbert Jr. Out of West Virginia with a Mack Hillside Trucking at 294.06. Fifth was... I told him you should call it name his truck Animal House, but he calls it Oh My, and his name is Carl Seiler. Cat Powered Freightliner was fifth at 292.31. Sixth was Ed Zeglin with the Death Row at 290.35. Seventh was Albert Brown's Back in Black at 284.01. Eighth, Tony Denton's a local fellow here with a very nice looking older Kenworth. Called Nonsense at 238.09 in eighth, and Sean Mills we'll just say an exhibition run with the Midnight Special at 312.68. So pretty good class of trucks. Unfortunately, Albert Brown broke, and he was at Center Hall to watch, but without his truck. So hopefully we can get him back on the track soon. But we'll go to Center Hall. And our Friday night show opened up with the Snyder County Hot Stock class. I'm sorry. We're going to go to Plainfield, Pennsylvania first. Gilbert, Pennsylvania first. Here we go.
Like Plainfield.
Gilbert, Pennsylvania. The West End Fair of Gilbert, Pennsylvania. The New Penn Jersey Tractor Pullers has a couple of East Coast pro pulling classes there. The 10,500 pound hot farm. And I'm going to read this loud and clear and very happily. Taking the win was Paul Richardson with his Venomous Alice Chalmers at 295.02. That's 2 wins this year, buddy.
Good job.
Good job. Second was Ray Norris with his well-armed John Deere at 294.02. Third, Ray Norris with his Pack and Heat John Deere at 292.99. Fourth was Mike Moreland with the Digging Deep International at 292.22. Fifth was Dave Doherty, however you want to say it. I find Dave Doherty with his Oliver called Buzzard Bait at 289.27. And sixth was Nick Morrison with Toxic at 285.36. Also at Gilbert was our 6,200 pound modified 4-wheel drive trucks. And taking the win was Troy Nails in a pull-off situation. Yes, I said pull-off situation.
What?
Going 306.84 the first run, and the pull-off distance for him was 251.78 with the Killing Time Chevy. Taking the win. Second was Wayne Tapscott the second with Tasmanian Terror 2 with a pull of 304.10 for the qualifying run and 251.15 in the pull-off to take second. Third was Dan Savage with the Bad S at 295.44. Fourth, Michael Adair with the Family Affair Chevrolet, 186.58. And rounding out the class with a Bad Violent Bounce was Linda Ziegler with the Iron Butterfly Chevrolet at 175.14. So not a lot of numbers, but certainly a good show, and they got a pull-off.
Which I'm sure that they did that, because if I remember right, I was only at Gilbert once, maybe twice. Mm-hmm. And don't they kind of pull in an arena up there?
Yes. Yeah, it's a fenced-in arena.
Yeah.
And they paid. They paid for the pull-off. So
yeah.
It's a rarity, but they have one.
That's awesome.
Kudos to the guys to run it again and pull it off.
Yep.
So now I'm really fighting a good sneeze here. So if I have to bail out, I apologize. It's just the weather is driving my sinuses crazy.
Look at the light.
Hot Stock was the opening class on Friday night at the Grange Fair in Center Hall, Pennsylvania. The Snyder County Tractor Pullers, 10,500-pound hot stock, taking the win. It's Jeremy DeLucas Tractor, but I always, unless it's in front of me, I can't remember the guy's name. I know you know it.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was the question?
Sunset Smoker took the win. Jeremy DeLucas Tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that, but his cohort was driving.
Oh,
yeah, him.
Our friends on Facebook. Does that count?
Yes.
Give me a second.
That's okay. But anyway, I don't have the distances. They're not posted anywhere yet. So, but I just went and looked at the points and seen who finished first down through the class. So, Sunset Smoker was first. Taking second was Brad Kramer with the Fence Road Deer. Third was Dennis Boop with the Black Stripe Addiction International. Fourth was John Foreman, and It's Always Something John Deere. Fifth was Ray Belak with the Raging Red. Sixth, Jeff Browninger with the Red Law International. Seventh was Doug Heyman with Bull's Binder. Eighth was Matt Sudal with the 4755 Express, and ninth was Matt Hauk with Old Red. So, but the hired gun driver for Jeremy DeLuca was driving that night. So,
what is his name?
I know we'll all catch the Dickens for it, but I didn't have the distances, so live playing without a net here, folks. Anyway, next up, we went to the Lucas Oil Pro Pulling League, East Coast Pro Pulling classes, 7,500-pound modified tractors, and taking the win was the Never Satisfied Twin Hemi machine of Jason McKenzie, 282.75. Second, Dave Deku with the Double Vision Twin Allison machine at 270.55. Third was Tim Robinson with the Phony Express with Triple Blown Chevy machine at 270 and 1.4. Fourth, Art Brahmer. The Brahmers are back with the Here's Hoping Twin Naturally Aspirated Dodge machine, 246 and 29. Fifth was Bob Wittenbrader with the legendary Livewire Single Allison modified, and that tractor's been around a long time, 245 and 78. And sixth was Courtney Robinson with the Phony Farmer at 236 and 61. So, wasn't that groovy? I said it again.
Groovy.
Cindy, if you're watching, I say groovy again. I started another channel for our motorhome deal where it's a long story. And for whatever reason, when I filmed back in February, March, I did an intro film for the motorhome because all the stuff we're going to do to it. And I used the word groovy. I'm thinking, I'll go back through editing. I'm thinking, why did I ever use the word groovy? I mean, this is like the 2000s, not 1970 something or 60 something. But all right, anyway, it's not that funny.
Did you see that Joey helped us out there? It's Alex Ferry. Is Jeremy DeLucas hired hand?
Yes.
I was looking at mutual friends on Facebook because I'm like, I know.
Yes, Alex Ferry took the win in 10.5 hot stock with the Sunset Smoker.
Thank
what
you,
would the world do with that Joey Radel?
Probably wouldn't be pulling at Ceilings Grip.
Okay, 8,500-pound light pro was the next class on Friday evening, and Jeff Michelacci with the Demented Case IH takes the win at 344 and 58. Second was Matt Smith with the Fast Ford Ford at 341 and 41. Third was Kevin Utt with the Rolling Thunder at 317.12. And fourth, with a unfortunate turbo issue, was J. Hard Meredith Jr. with the Meredith's Agitator at 176.89. So, unfortunate for him, but he'll be back. Sure.
I was going to say, because they have Kempton coming up, so he better get her back together.
Yes, we do. Oh, I'm sure. 9,500 Super Stock, 10,000 Pro Stock tractors were on deck next, and Chris Hoyt with Stress Case took the win at 372.19. Monster run. Second, monster run as well. Tara Moore Brittner with the more. I'm still getting used to that Brittner part. I apologize. Tara Brittner. We're just going to go Tara Brittner with the more agitation at 362 and 37. Third was Chris Hoyt with Nutcase, 362.15. Fourth was Davey Moore's One More Deer at 356.32. Fifth Scott Becker with Light the Fire. 3:13.25. She lit and went, and she went
Wow,
well.
that's awesome.
You bet. 6, Kevin Windsor with the 6-shooter at 3:10.19. And Jeff Faust with the case pending reinstated, 2:42.21. And they'll be putting a rear end in that tractor. Come to a very quick halt on that run. So, unfortunately, but hopefully he'll be back very soon. Hopefully this weekend.
Hopefully.
So, hopefully. Are we still on the same night? No, we're going to Saturday now. Okay. Grab a drink here real quick. So anyway, okay, there's a Facebook user in there too that said Alex Ferry. So thank you too. And a couple times, 3 times.
Say they really wanted us to know that his name was Alex Perry.
And Randy Devon, I take Airborne every day. Honestly, every day, every morning with my regular vitamins, I take Airborne.
So this is how into tractor pulling I am. When I saw that Randy commented "take Airborne," I'm like, "Take Airborne where?" Thinking of the tractor. No. I'm like, what were we talking about with taking Airborne somewhere?
Randy and I are old.
Oh wait.
Randy and I are we learned to take Airborne years ago when we first started going to Gordyville back in its beginning stages, and Louisville and DuQuoin, and yeah, we lived on Airborne and still do. So, but 10-5 Hot Farm Tractors was the first class Saturday night. And this featured some tractors from the Snyder County tractor pullers as well. Yes, we did. We always got sick out of Louisville. And Airborne solved that. But taking the win was DJ Boop with the Red Stripe Addiction at 3:65.73. Second was Ray Norris with the Pack and Heat John Deere, 3:59.91. Third, Mike Moreland with Digging Deep, 3:55.79. Fourth, Dave Doherty with the Buzzard Bait Oliver, 3:55.61. Fifth was Josh Beechel with the Hustlin' Harvester at 3:54.06. Sixth, Nick Marson with Toxic, 3:48.33. Seventh, Ray Belak with the Raging Red International, 3:45.58. Let's see. Eighth was John Foreman with It's Always Something at 3:39.23. Ninth, Ray Norris with Well Armed, 3:34.79. 10th was Doug Heyman with the Bulls Binder at 3:30.49. And the previous night's winner, in Gilbert, had to scratch. Finishing in, never got the hook, was Paul Richardson with throw-up bearing issues. And he said, I will be on the phone first thing Monday morning. So
good.
Hopefully he's had some success. A lot more success than I've had getting anything shipped. So I'll leave that there. Up next was the 6,200-pound modified four-wheel drive trucks. And back-to-back wins for Troy Nels. He takes the win again with the Killing Time Chevy. 370.35. Big numbers, big numbers. Second was Wayne Tapscott II with Tasmanian Terror 2 at 352.64. Third, Greg Hitchcock with Grounds for Divorce, the 352.52. Fourth was Will Hitchcock with the Homewrecker, 343.53. Fifth was Dan Savage with the Bad S Chevrolet at 340.11. Sixth, Michael Adair with the Family Affair Chevy at 324.65. And seventh was Linda Ziegler's Iron Butterfly at 306.82. No bounce. So that's good. Okay, limited Pro Stock semis were on hand. And that wild, crazy running Yellow International takes the win. Hank Oster with the scrapper. Way out, 388.46 feet. Wow, big run.
Was he almost at the building there? Jiminy Christmas.
No, he still had a ways to go yet, believe it or not.
Come on, Hank.
Trust me, if he could go up there and tickle the grass hill at the building, he would do it. Second was Tom Zimmerman driving Greek's Pressure Time Peterbilt at 376.41. Third was Robert Ortlip with Inconvenience at 367.21. Fourth was Carl Soller with the Oh My Freightliner at 329.91. And Gage Reese ended up at 44.88. They just got their engine and stuff back together and had some mechanical issues. And 44.88 was the best they could muster. So they'll be back.
So I'm sure they will be back.
They'll be back. Yes, Facebook user Black Stripe addiction. Yep. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, 95 Super 10 Pro. And I want to tell you, the winner of this class made them. I mean, that thing was like a freight train going by me at a 100-foot line. Davey Moore with One More Deer, loaded for bear, takes the win at 366.38. Second was Tara Brittner with More Agitation. Got it right that time. 335.13. Third was Chris Hoyt with Nutcase at 328.48. Fourth was also Chris Hoyt with the Stress Case at 306.78. And fifth, Kevin Windsor Jr. with Six Shooter, 255.62. And rounding out the class was Scott Becker with Light the Fire, 245.87. And I just think he needed a lower gear and he didn't have it, because I'm telling you, that track was hooking. So, and I got to say, Chris Hoyt with Stress Case sounded like the engine got tight at the end of the run. So I got my fingers crossed that tractor will be back out very soon. I haven't talked to him. I'm not going to sit here and say this happened or that happened, but I've heard that tractor do that at that pool before, and it wasn't good for the rest of the year. So we wish him all the best. 6,200-pound modified two-wheel drive trucks ended the night at Center Hall, and I got to tell you, it's been nice to see 9 trucks in that class. The class that we were seeing 3 and 4 and 5. The numbers are back up again. Looks great, and everybody's running pretty good.
Good.
Trent Best is proved. The truck's starting to light. It's a work in progress, as we always say. So. Patience. So, Darren Wilson grabbed his very first East Coast win with the new Dirty Money truck tonight, 301.80. Congratulations, Darren. Good job. Second was his dad, Steve Wilson, with the Running Bear at 300.27. Third, Clarence Tipton with the Tipton's Toy at 279.76. Fourth was Irv Clark's Taz Toy at 278.97. Fifth was Crystal Wilson with her Dirty Money at 278.64. Sixth, Kevin Landis with the PA Ridge Runner at 277.36. That's a non-Hemi truck. Seventh was Bob Wittenbrader with the Bear Express at 277.34. Eighth was Buck Tipton with Tipton's Wild and Blue at 266.93. And Trent Best was ninth with Best Bet at 111.56. So I will agree with you 100% when we say the words Center Hall. Always a fun time.
The fans are awesome.
The fans are fantastic. It's always a great crowd. There's plenty to do there for the whole family. If you get bored with nothing to do at Center Hall, there's something wrong with you, because there's plenty to go and see and do. And
they've got live music going on. They've got vendors all around, animals, carnival rides,
trolley rides, like a tram kind of thing, ride or whatever, I guess. But,
more food than you could ever imagine. Yep. Oh my golly!
Chicken on a stick. You ever had it?
You got to get chicken on a stick. It's the cat's meow up there. There was a stand there selling 1-pound burgers. I'm like, oh my gosh! Like, how can you even think about eating that? Oh my goodness!
There was a day, but not now. But I went there with anticipations of shooting photos. Since, I don't know, I've only done it a couple times this year, had the opportunity to, and that's fine. But Chad Stover, unfortunately, fell out of his truck, and I've been there, done that, and all but broke his leg. But we wish him well wishes, and hopefully he's getting around a little bit better. So I filled in for Chad Stover. So, and Bill Grove, of course, was doing the finish line. But had a great time, enjoyed myself there, and I made sure I talked to Chad Packer and let him know that, and we are very much looking forward to having the opportunity to go back to Center Hall, Pennsylvania. And I think you ask anybody that pulls there wants to go back. So,
yep.
pretty soon they're just going to have to clear the whole slate and pull us all week.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why
Everybody wants
not.
to hook there. So it's a fantastic time. But
Yeah, they certainly get good use out of their track. I think they have pool in there like,
all week, pretty much.
yeah, I was gonna say they have everything from lawnmowers to local stuff to interstate to East Coast, Snyder County,
Yeah,
anything and everything.
Yep, they do a great job. And Friday they were leery because we got rain at 5 o'clock. Track was just a tick dry under the surface, and it's understandable. But boy, they loaded her for bed on Saturday. So we got some exciting events coming up here. And,
we do.
I'll let you go ahead and.
So start with interstate here. Sure. This Saturday in my hometown of Boonesboro, Maryland, there's going to be an interstate pool there at the Boonesboro, the Washington County Ag Expo Center there.
Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
Okay.
Did I say Friday?
No, I thought it was Friday.
No, it's Saturday. Saturday, September the 4th. Yeah, what do you know? Just stay over there. It's almost your turn. Going to have 5 classes. There has been a slight change to the schedule. It's been updated online, but for anybody who has an old schedule printed, they did swap 2 classes. So they're going to be running a 13.5 hot stock tractor class, 13.5 farm stock, hot stock. They'll run them all together. Then the 8500 mod turbos, the 7700 light limited turbos, the 4500 small block trucks, as well as street stock semis. Like I said, it's going to be Saturday, 6 o'clock, $12 to get in, 10 and under are free. And then the Port Royal show for Sunday has unfortunately been canceled. But I do want to start plugging on September 11th in Needmore, Pennsylvania, which is a new event. We were there last year for a benefit pool.
Way out yonder.
Yeah, way out yonder. Way out yonder. You can come see me. I get to do registration for the event. But the fire company over there has put in this new, I would call it similar to a picnic grounds. JR was there also for a drag race with us last year. Sounds like they've really been putting in some lights. They've got electric now, putting in pavilions, much more parking. Sounds like a really good event center. And because it's a fire company and it's on September 11th, they're going to be doing a 9/11 Memorial Day. It's going to be an all-day affair. I don't really know what they have going on yet at the fire hall. But for the tractor pull that evening, they're going to be starting the farm stock tractors at 5 o'clock. They're going to have a 9500 as well as a 12.5 farm stock class. And then at 6 o'clock, we'll start with the interstate. They're going to have a 7700 light limited turbos there, the 6200 modified 4x4 trucks, the 6000 classics, the 4500 small block trucks, as well as a 7,000 pound run what you brung class. Top 4 will have a payout. I don't know what the payout will be yet for the run what you brung trucks. $12 to get in, 6 and under are free for that event. I do not have an address, but I promise you if you put in Needmore, Pennsylvania tractor pull in your Google search, it'll probably be the only one out there.
It will be the only one out there.
Besides last year. They have done some road construction for everybody who was there last year. And hopefully they're going to have some more signs out. So it's not so much like, did I turn down somebody's driveway? Or it's definitely interesting to get there, but the grounds are very nice.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
When we went out to meet with them, they have made some improvements. Track is good. I think everybody that was there for the benefit pool last year liked it. So I'm sure it'll be a great evening. And perfect leadway there. Robert Capo just mentioned Canfield, Ohio. And I wanted to touch base on that. Canfield, Ohio at the Canfield Fair, always a huge tractor pull. I saw on the USA East Facebook page that it is not invite only this year. So anybody and everybody can sign up. They're going to have 6 classes on 2 separate tracks. One of which being the Lucas Oil Pro pulling track, which will have the unlimited super stock tractors, light pro tractors, as well as pro stock diesel trucks. And then on the USA East, the full production side, they're going to have Run What You Brung trucks, the limited pro super farm tractors, as well as the big rig hot rod semis. So 6 great classes this Saturday, September 4th at 7:00 p.m. in Canfield, Ohio. Yep. And Canfield.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I've never been to that pool.
I've never been anyway. And if Boonsboro gets canceled because of all this rain, you might see me out there. If I find a ride. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Go fit yourself, woman. Get your chicken on a stick and go.
Hey.
That's great.
Hopefully the right person is watching.
Well, gee, let's see. What classes are pulling there again?
There might be some pro stock diesel trucks pulling.
Okay.
Oh, maybe.
You got to get it. Look, it's either pickle or chicken. You got to get yourself situated here, woman. Okay.
Why can't I have both?
Moving on, we got
Moving on.
I'm sorry. Were you done? I'm sorry.
I am finished for now, I think.
Anyway, no, we're not trying to be a comedy hour, but you gotta have a little fun.
Yeah.
Where are we in September? Yes, the Buck Motorsports Park, the Labor Day weekend demolition derby, night of destruction. What am I doing? What am I doing over here? Mike's gonna fire me. Yep. So anyway, I want to get this rounded up here. I'm going to make this happen tonight, okay? As long as it don't go into the spasmic.
Yeah. I'm surprised my picture hasn't showed up over there.
No. There we go.
Oh. I'm sorry, Robert. He just corrected me. It's capo. But I appreciate you giving me that nice leadway for the Canfield Fair. Sorry,
Can I talk now?
No. I'm correcting my mistake. Okay, now it's your turn again.
Let's go over there and think about your pickle. But anyway, September 4th, this Saturday night at 7 p.m., the Labor Day weekend demolition derby, night of destruction. Hi, Norm. I hope you're listening tonight. Full-size cars, small cars, minivans, trucks, special fire company, competition, and more. And this also includes the Providence Auto's spectacular fireworks display. And the rain date will be September 5th at 7 p.m. And once again, that is this Saturday night, September 4th, the Labor Day weekend demolition derby, night of destruction, shown there on the banner. And rain date is September 5th at 7 p.m. Check it out. Mike usually has a well of a fireworks show there, along with Providence Autos, and we thank him for doing that. So, and I know his demolition derbies do well there. So, fun night of destruction for him. Next, I got a lot of things to do here, so just work with me here.
Let's say I'm waiting. I'm trying to be quiet over here.
Also, man, I don't know what all that noise is. You keep.
Did you miss me the last 2 weeks?
Well, we'll go with. Oh boy, we'll go. By the way, truck and tractor pull. This will feature, or host, excuse me, the East Coast Pro Pulling 10,500 pound hot farm tractors. Saturday, September 4th. Gates open at 4. Pull begins 6 p.m. They'll have the 10.5 hot farm tractors. And I'm getting feedback again. Okay. 6,400 4x4 trucks, the 12,000 altered farm tractors, the mega 4x4 trucks, and dump trucks. Saturday, that's Saturday. Sunday, September 5th, gates open at 12, and the pool will begin at 2 p.m. And they'll also have the 10.5 hot farm tractors, 6,400 4x4 trucks, 7,800 light pro stock tractors, mega 4x4 trucks, and the semi trucks. And the rain date, it says, will be Monday, September 6th. Gates open at 12 and the pool will begin at 2. And I'm not sure what that will consist of, if both days will be combined in there or something. So it's going to be a big day of pulling if they got to go to their rain date. So their first pool was rained out this year. Unfortunately, I'm committed to be elsewhere. I won't be able to go to this one, dang it. But put it on your calendar and head south. Get a motel in the area. I'm sure there's plenty of motels down around the Leonardtown area somewhere. So, and that's at the St. Mary's County Fairgrounds in Leonardtown, Maryland. And that's the second annual Battle by the Bay Truck and Tractor Pool. Check it out. Okay, so far everything's working. Wow. Yay.
Adam's being mean. Adam Drought said he didn't miss me. I know that's a lie. You shouldn't lie, Adam.
He was a popular person. He was live. Live with Papa.
Oh, gee.
Okay, we got a little tiny pool, if you will, up in Stillman's Grove, Pennsylvania. Saturday is September 4th, 6:30 p.m. Admission is $10, 12 and under are free. This is the Snyder County Tractor Pullers Kids Night. I don't know what all that's going to involve. I'm sure they'll be doing a lot of things for the kids there. I don't know all the details, but it is Kids Night.
I think they're going to have some like meet and greets. I think they're going to have some different activities. I saw a couple pedal tractors they're going to give away. So
awesome.
Yeah, I think they're going to have a bunch of tractors there early. Kids can come take their pictures on them and get to meet the drivers and all that kind of fun stuff.
Cool deal. Kids Night. And the classes will be the 8,000-pound 3.0 limited pro diesel four-wheel drive trucks, the 10.5 hot stock tractors, the 10,000 open tractors, 8,000 2.6 smoothbore diesel 4x4 trucks, and the 10 open tractors, I want to say, are the pro stock, super stock, light pro, etc. Not modified multi-engine tractors. This is basically ag style tractors. 6,300 Pro Street gas 4x4 trucks, the 12,000 enhanced farm tractors, and the 8,500-pound Wild Street 4x4 trucks. And this is at 500 Old Colony Road in Stillman's Grove, Pennsylvania, Snyder County Tractor Pullers. 6:30 p.m. Saturday night. Kids Night. Load them up and come on up. Have a good time. They put on a good show, good track, and usually has a good crowd there. So come support them. Good group of people. So, let's see. Gosh, I hope I got everybody covered. I will say next weekend we have two different events going on next weekend. Friday, September 10th at 7 p.m. we'll be at the Kempton Community Center in Kempton, Pennsylvania. The Lucas Oil Pro Pulling League's East Coast Pro Pulling will have the modified two-wheel drive trucks, the Pro Stock Diesel four-wheel drive trucks, the Light Pro tractors as well, and I believe there'll be a Snyder County Class D Enhanced Farm, I believe, or Hot Stock will be there. I can't remember which of the two. I'm sure Joey will chime in and let us know. Also, on September 11th at 7 p.m., we'll be at Kempton once again with the 95 Super Stock 10 Pro Stock tractors, Pro Stock Diesel four-wheel drive trucks, and the Light Pro tractors also will be on hand. And also September 11th, East Coast Pro Pulling will have an event at 6 p.m. at the Greensboro Fire Department in Greensboro, Maryland. Will be the 7,500-pound modified tractors, 62 modified four-wheel drive trucks, the 10.5 hot farm tractors, and the limited pro stock semis will be on hand. Again, September 11th at 6 p.m. in Greensboro, Maryland. So, I'm taking a look here, and man, we're getting close to the end of the season, because I will go ahead and announce September 18th. There's that bug. 7 p.m. will be the annual. You don't want to miss it. Get your buns in the car and get on the road. The Buck Pull-Off at Buck Motorsports Park, 7 p.m. September 18th with the Super Stock Pro Stock tractors. It's 95 Super 10 Pro. The 6,200 modified four-wheel drive trucks, 6,200-pound modified two-wheel drive trucks, and the 7,500-pound modified tractors. And that's September 18th. And might as well just hang around Sunday, get a motel, and head to Frederick on September 20th at 6:30 p.m. will be the Great Frederick Fair in Frederick, Maryland, with the 7,500-pound modified tractors, 6,200-pound modified two-wheel drive trucks, the 9,500 Super Stock, 10,000 Pro Stock tractors, and the limited Pro Stock semis will be on hand September 20th, 6:30 p.m. That's a Monday at the Great Frederick Fair, Frederick, Maryland. So, yeah, we're winding down. Less than a handful of pools left for East Coast Pro Pooling. So,
Yep, I think we're not on the last. Oh yeah, we are almost on the last page for Interstate too. So I'm like, oh shoot.
so what did you come up with for Dragon Motorsports?
I didn't.
I did. I just read them off.
Oh.
So,
but I do want to give a shout out to some of our East Coast Diesel 4-wheel drive pickup guys. They were down in Shelbyville, Kentucky, and then out at Scheid Diesel Extravaganza. And they represented the East Coast Pro Pooling Series very well. Don't ask me specifics, but I know that John Mans did he have a second place or a first place?
He won the second session.
Of Shelbyville, right?
No, Scheid. He won. He was a winner at Scheid.
Yeah, but he had a good night at Shelbyville too.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. And Mans, I'm so sorry that I don't remember that. And then out at Scheid, Andy Grove with Bad Timing won on the first night, and John Mans with Crazy X won on the second night.
Andy Grove was actually first and second. He drove the
Hazley off constantly
to a runner-up spot behind his Bad Timing Dodge. So, yeah,
so,
big weekend for our
guys.
Boys.
Yep. Next year I'll be there, maybe.
Have chicken will travel.
If I had known I'd have so many rainouts, I'd have been there. But how was I supposed to know? There you go. First and second in Kentucky for Mans. See, Dave's got my back. And my
so now there's no excuse come this winter, Dave Daugherty. There's no excuse that you can't come on here for an interview. You told me your internet don't work good. Ha! Gotcha. I better be nice to him.
I was going to say, if you want him to come on, you better be nice.
Me and Dave go way back.
Yep.
Oh, North Hartford thing. So high school. But anyway.
Hey, and the good news is the electricity didn't go out, so.
I am on my phone. It's okay. That works still. Yeah, well, we ain't done yet. We got a minute and a half, so.
Oh my goodness.
We're fine. We're fine. But
uh-oh.
Nah, we're okay. I don't have any surprise photos as far as you know.
Oh, they're not surprised because you've already showed them to me. I really don't know who that little kid was you showed me.
I don't know.
I was going to say, do you still have it up there?
I don't know. I don't think so. But I can.
He found a picture of me from way back in the archives.
Where did it go?
And if only, 13 years ago?
I think it must have seen a chicken and took off on me. Hold on.
He must have been digging through pictures of Keystone. What'd you say it was, 2008?
8 or 9.
Jeez.
Yep.
If only I'd have known then what I know now.
What you talking about, Willis?
And then he found an even better picture of.
Whoops.
There you go.
That's not Kendra.
That's Daddy Dearest, though.
Yes, the one, the only.
And y'all wonder why I'm so weird. That right there is.
Andy Barnhart. Well, how about that? Wayne Achenbach's even watching tonight. Man, we're getting popular now.
Good job, Wayne.
How about that? Mr. New Pin Jersey himself.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually meant to bring your photo up in this one. I promise you. But anyway.
That's okay. Now everybody can make fun of Dad.
I'm not done yet.
I think he got that mohawk from was it Shandy or Garrett Turner? I think that wig made its way around that weekend, if I recall.
Man, look at all these pickle pictures.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, anyway. Okay, we'll do one more here real quick. Maybe. You done broke the computer.
Wow, thanks.
That is a young.
Oh, jeez.
Young.
Young kid.
I don't know why it just shrunk up there. There we go. Just a youngin', 2008.
Just a youngin'.
Young.
Man, oh day. I was so naive and innocent back then.
Now look, I don't care who's listening. I don't care what they got to say. You can lie to your friends and I'll lie to mine, but let's not lie to each other here. All right.
I was innocent back then. Maybe not naive. Man, 2008. That was a long time ago. Long time ago.
I care not to remember.
Man, there's even T-shirt guns back there. Jeez, Pete.
Yep.
That was probably the first year for the T-shirt guns for Dad.
Excuse me. Your dad was king of the T-shirt cannons, man.
Yeah. Say he had 2 of them, I think.
Yeah, he had
way back when.
He had a ball doing that. Now he's retired.
He's something. But yes, he's retired. We were just when we were at Jefferson County, we were talking about when Jason Weichel, Boonesboro is either the best track for him or the worst track. He either has major breakage or he does really well. And we were arguing over one of the years where he destroyed an engine. And when he sent me the video, of course, you could hear my dad in the back just blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no wonder your tractor gave up. But
I'm just kind of putting 2 and 2 together here.
Uh-oh.
Now we know why you talked up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm glad you do.
Yeah, Beaver Fair. That's another good one. Chris Smith coming up. It's another one we always like to go to.
Yes. I might try to, we'll see, make that.
I think that's
during the week, isn't it, usually? A weekday?
Well, they changed it. So now we're there. The minis are there on Tuesday. And their big show is that Friday. Friday, the 24th of September is when we're there.
Okay. Brad, sometimes if you get notified through YouTube, I've watched a few other channels myself, and they're having the same issues. And all we can tell them is that every once in a while you got to go back and ring the bell just to make sure you are still subscribed. I guess it's a YouTube thing. I don't know, but some people are not getting notifications, unfortunately. But the only thing I can say is check to make sure the bell's still active whenever you log in to watch or whatever. So,
and I think that's the same with Facebook. Sometimes, like the updates or whatever get funky, so you just have to go back and resubscribe or sign up for the notifications.
Absolutely. Well, I sure hope it didn't miss anything.
I can't think of anything we missed. But then again, my mind's been
on chicken and pickles.
Yeah. Guilty. Hey, it's fair season. It's crazy for tractor pullers right now.
It sure is.
So.
It's a fun time, though. Really,
it's a lot of fun. Yep.
Okay.
I mean, who doesn't love a good county fair? Let's be real. So.
Absolutely. Asdale sure says okay. Well, I don't have anything else. I'm happy we got through an hour and didn't lose the electric, and I kind of have my doubts, but.
See, Kevin Landis knows what's up. The Milkshakes Rocket Center Hall.
I'm not allowed to have them, Kevin. I mean,
Hey,
Got
you're
him.
lost, man.
Got him. Finally. That thing's been dropping me nuts for most of the day. Yep. Ring the bell. The milkshake's wrapped at Summer Hall. Cool.
Hey, he knows what's up.
Well, when you're on a DIET, you don't look at milkshakes. So.
That's an ugly 4-letter word during fair season, man.
I know. I did cheat at Feast of the East a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
So that was a very good milkshake. Very good.
They have farm show milkshake there, don't they?
I don't. Yeah, I guess.
I think it's the same people. Yeah.
Awesome. Very good. Okay. Well, we won't drag this on any longer. We appreciate you all tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, hit that thumbs up, ring that bell. Be sure to ring that bell so you get your notifications. And like I say, I hope everybody gets through this weather okay. Obviously, we don't have the intensity of anything that happened down along the Gulf Coast, but I know we've got some damage and destruction here in Maryland, over on the Eastern Shore and stuff. So, or by the Eastern Shore. So we hope everybody gets through everything okay, and there's no major loss and stuff. So, and no lives lost, we hope. So, we'll be thinking about y'all. Just now leaving South Carolina. I'm supposed to get on up through here and out of here tonight or tomorrow, I thought. But,
yeah, I think there's still a small chance here for tomorrow. Yeah.
Get it out of here, man. We got some big pulling to do this weekend all over. So let's get her done. Chris, I can guarantee you we're way over that here.
I was going to say, I think we are too. It's been raining all day long.
It's crazy. I mean, you can't walk from the front door to the car, which isn't that far here, and get back in without getting soaked. It might not be that bad now, but it was earlier today. So, been there, done that. Okay. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back here next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Hopefully with some great results from some great pulling this weekend. And, hopefully we'll have no major destruction, and we'll be able to get to go pulling. Because I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of areas flooded, so we got our fingers crossed that we can get some stuff dried out and have some events, we hope. So let's hope.
Yep.
Everybody keep your thumbs up. Keep your fingers crossed. And we'll see you next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Some of us will be here at Kendra.
I will. Probably.
Oh, probably. Okay.
No, I'll be here.
All right. Thanks for tuning in.
Yep.
Kat,
See you guys.
We'll see you next Wednesday.